Ever wonder how the Romans got their togas so possibly white? Number 1. They used urine as detergent. That's right, human pay. They collected it in giant vats and used the ammonia to blast away stains. Talk about a powerful wash cycle. But get this, that was so valuable that Emperor Vespasian put a tax on urine collection. Nothing would to waste. Next on you through your Norman tricks, be thankful for modern chemistry. Good nose will thank you. You think technology is annoying now? Imagine being scammed by a vending machine in a temple. Number 2. There were vending machines in ancient temples. In the 1st century AD, Hero of Alexandria invented a coin-operated holy water dispenser, the OG vending machine. The user experience was simple. Insert 1 drachma, please. The coin would hit a lever, which would open a valve and dispense a holy water shot. No change, no refunds. Ancient problems required ancient solutions. At least they didn't have to deal with Error 404, divinity not found. You think fast food is a modern invention? Think again. Number 3. Fast food was everywhere. Meet the Thermopolium, the ancient Roman equivalent of a food court. Your one-stop shop for a quick, hot meal in the heart of the city. And then you had all the classics, sausages, stews, and flatbreads. It was the original grab-and-go cuisine. And judging by how popular they were, the food was actually pretty good. So, the next time you're grabbing a quick bite, remember, you're part of a tradition that's over 2,000 years old. You think that's fancy? In ancient times, your bling had nothing on this. Number 4. Purple dye was worth more than gold. This precious color called Tyrian purple came from crushing thousands of tiny sea snails. Talk about a sticky situation. Still, it was so expensive that only emperors could legally wear it. It was the ultimate flex. Next time you see a purple anotagy, just remember, that's straight up liquid gold. Your heating is too high, too cold, too expensive. Yeah, well, let's talk about the Roman Empire. Number 5, they had central heating. That's right. We didn't just build roads and aqueducts. We invented the hypercaust, the OG HVAC system. A hypercaust system pumped hot air from a furnace through hollow floors and walls. Pure, toasty luxury. While much of the world was huddling around campfires, Romans were walking on heated floors like emperors. So the next time your heating bill gives you a heart attack, just remember that the Romans were one step ahead. Number 6. Emperors weren't always Roman. A Trajan, the guy who literally extended the empire to its biggest size, was from Spain. Or Septimius Severus, born in what's now Libya. He was so North African, he even spoke Latin with an accent. And let's not forget Diocletian from Croatia, the man who said, "One empire? Too easy. I'll run 4. So yeah, the Roman Empire was a real multicultural club. Who knew? Number 7. The empire never officially fell in the East. While the western half called it quits in 476 AD, a party in the East was just getting started. While Europe was having its dark ages, the Byzantines were like, "Hold my ouzo, we're inventing diplomacy and preserving all of Greek and Roman knowledge." They survived Vikings, plagues, and countless invasions, keeping the Roman dream alive for over 1,000 years. But all good things must come to an end. In 1453, the Turks finally breached Constantinople's legendary walls, and the Byzantine Empire was no more. So next time someone says the Roman Empire fell, you can smugly say, "Actually," and watch their eyes glaze over. You're welcome. Number 8. Romans used crushed bones as toothpaste. Yes, that crunch you're imagining? Accurate. Their secret recipe for pearly whites also included crushed shells for that extra abrasive scrub. Plus a little charcoal for flavor. To be fair, it was probably better than having no toothpaste at all. Probably. But you appreciate your fluoride and mint flavoring, right? Let me know which ancient remedy I should cover next. Number 9, public toilets and no privacy. That's right, imagine a row of stone seats, no dividers, no doors, no shame. It was the ancient world's ultimate social club. Where else could you discuss politics while taking care of business? Oh, next time you complain about a public restroom, be thankful for the simple luxury of a stall door. Number 10. Romans bet on sports like maniacs. We're not talking a few coins on the game. We're talking bet your house, your wife's jewelry, and your pet goat levels are crazy. Chariot racing was their Premier League, and the fan clubs were like street gangs. Your team was your entire identity. Fan riots were so bad they made modern soccer hooligans look like a Sunday book club. People literally died over a chariot race. The next time you lose a bet on the big game, just be glad you didn't end up betting the farm. Literally. Number 11. Romans feared ghosts. A lot. Unlike our friend here, their haunted house stories were common and taken very seriously. They believed spirits called larvae or lemures roamed at night, causing mischief and even bringing illness. To protect themselves, they performed elaborate rituals and hung protective charms around their homes. They even had a whole festival, the Lemuralia, to appease these restless souls and send them back to the underworld. Though, the next time you joked about ghosts, remember, the Romans were not laughing. They were stockpiling sage and praying, "Think your apartment hunt is rough? Sorry, no pets, no kids, and that'll be 75% of your income." Yeah, try this on for size. And number 12, they had apartment buildings up to 7 stories tall. A catch, they were basically ancient Jenga towers. Some collapsed regularly, and it wasn't just the structural integrity. They were noisy, overcrowded, and let's just say indoor plumbing was more of a suggestion. Though, if you were a regular Joe in Rome, you traded space and safety for a roof over your head. Sound familiar? Ancient housing crisis unlocked. Think your neighbor's chihuahua is a handful? Number 13. Romans kept exotic pets. Forget a gold watch. To really flex your wealth, you needed a pet leopard or a monkey to call your own. These weren't just for show. Imagine trying to train a lion to use a litter box. Spoiler, it didn't happen. In fact, some emperors even took it to the next level, keeping lions and bears as personal companions. Talk about a high-maintenance pet. So, the next time you complain about your pet, just be glad you don't have to wrestle a leopard for the last piece of pizza. And I wonder why your GPS is such a hot mess? Why you're always stuck behind a slow-moving van on a major arterial road? Well, you can blame the guys who literally wrote the book on roads, literally. Number 14, the Roman Empire had over 400,000 miles of roads. That's it. But to wrap around the earth 16 times. And get this, many of those ancient roads are still in use today. Then, surely the foundation for that highway is your cowardly cussing. So the next time you're stuck in traffic, just remember, you're on that 2,000-year-old road. Some things never change. Number 15. People complained the empire was declining. For 400 years. That's right. For 4 centuries, every generation thought they were living through the end times. The wine's not what it used to be. The roads are a mess. The kids these days have no respect for tradition. But it was the ultimate okay boomer moment, but stretched out across millennia. Maybe, just maybe, the end isn't nigh. Sometimes it is Tuesday.